All right, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Broken Chet channel. Broken Chet Garage, I think is what it's called. One of my favorite things to say when I'm doing something or at work is, you know how dumb I am? Question mark. So, you know how dumb I am? I forgot about this guy. Here's our carrier, and had a nice splitter, real big splitter, but it won't go in here, right? I already pulled off the bearing, cut it off, and we're gonna use a slide hammer. I got a torch, gonna warm it up a little bit. Like you want the outside, the race, to heat up. Obviously it's touching, so this will get heat too, but we want the race to get hotter faster than the inside, which technically it should. Once it expands, it'll grow a little bit. It's kind of a trick. There is a special puller that will attach here and then push down and pull it, but we don't have it, and we're gonna improvise. If I have success, we will show it. We're in the Southwest here. It's already like 94 degrees. I don't have the AC in the shop yet. Gonna be like 101 today, so here we go. All right, guys, so it was working. It is working. I'm not an octopus, so I did get a tripod, but it's just to make it easier. I did warm it up a bit. I don't want a lot of heat in there. There is clutches in there for the locker, but I got some good movement out of it, and it's decent gap. Now I can get that splitter back in there. So that's the plan. I'm gonna put it on the press and just press it out. So safer. I'm on the corner of this bench table. I have a really bad or good habit of using every horizontal surface as where to put stuff. This table right now is being taken by this monstrosity, which is one of the reasons why I need to get the lift empty. This is a donor LB7 Duramax, complete. It was running, total truck, before I took it out many years ago. I'm really good at saving stuff so I can use it later, and this one paid off because they're expensive to find, low miles. Somewhat desired LB7, somewhat undesired because of the injectors are inside, under the valve covers. But either way, a lot of people like them. First generation, no DEF, no emissions. Some had California emissions with the riser for the EGR over there, but this does not have it, which is pretty cool. But one project at a time, sort of. I don't want to get too much into this, but safety. You know, working on this edge here, I can drop it, crack my toe, other things. Thought about safety right now because I'm using this lifting strap, which is torn and tied in a knot, which is bad. Look at this, I got a cut right here. So this is a perfect example of what not to use. I don't know if I used it, I can't remember, but it's kind of in the way. So yeah, lifting, safety. Don't get underneath this. I think this thing probably weighs maybe 1,000, 1,200 pounds, 1,400 pounds with everything. But yeah, safety. At work, this is absolutely no. You want to get written up, you want to go home for the day, maybe longer, use this. So yeah, no go. All of our straps get sent in on a schedule to get tested. So yeah, do not do this. Broken Chet Garage. All right, guys, so we just popped that out. I know I'm trying to be funny and stuff, but really a lot more examples of what not to do. You know, I got a pipe there that I used to push with some connections on it or something. Did that because I'm far away from here to there. This thing, I don't know, it weighs like 200 pounds. You can't lift it. You got to pull this freaking pin lift it. I mean, I have options, right? But the correct way would be to get a lot closer. You guys saw when it popped out. I mean, press moves like super slow, but the stored energy is insane. When we get to the forklift videos, I'll show you what happens to a forklift wheel that is obsolete and you put too much pressure on it. I almost cried because I couldn't find it. So again, yeah. And then you know, you're gonna pop your stuff out, it's gonna fall. We got a pillow in here to catch the stuff. Even if I had like a dude here or a bro, I would not tell him to catch it because it has sharp stuff. But yeah, get a nice pillow, get some container to hold or to catch your stuff when you brake. The nice thing about having a shop that you built yourself and never finished is you get like free lighting and moisture sometimes. It's all free, you know. Broken Shed Garage. All right, guys, I am it's hot. I'm out on gears and bearings and stuff, but there's a pickup that that's been at the house for a little minute from my friend's shop. Been around a few times to other shops. I don't know. They can't get it running. It's a diesel 2012 duramax. I think it's an LML, which is like not a good one because of, I think there's more emissions. I don't know if this one has DEF or not. But anyways, can't get it running. One of the biggest things, like if you call me and you say, hey, my car doesn't do this or do that, if your battery's dead, don't call me, because you need voltage and current and power to check stuff. But yeah, always keep a good charge. This thing has 2 batteries, diesel, right? And I thought this was kind of funny. Apparently not. All right, guys, we're in this 2012 Chevy Duramax something. This is big. So TCCM, transfer case control module, lost communications with ECM, TBCM, or I don't know what that is, something, but whatever, it's not talking to the ECM. Like big stuff, right? All kinds of codes, like 9 codes. But I'm just getting an idea. I gotta like trace some wires and it's gonna be fun, but things like this, you know, there's a computer sitting on the seat. Apparently there's 2 of them, one's installed already, but nothing on my buddy Cliff, you know, he's got a shop, he's super busy, he's got all kinds of cool stuff too. But these are fun, you know, it's a challenge. And it could be like the stupidest thing. It could be a freaking ground or like a fuse, but like I'm gonna kind of take the fact that many people have looked at it and they've checked things, but you can never do that because there's some jackasses out there. I'm lucky enough to have this Tech 2 thanks to my buddy Carlos. He owned it, and this works up to like 2014 maybe, I don't know, but it's good for older GM stuff. It's really good. But it's Sunday, it's hot. I just kind of want, like with stuff like this, you know, people think there's like magic, like, oh, you have a scanner, you're gonna like figure it out because you just have to connect it. You know, we'd have people coming into the dealership and they would say, oh, you're just gonna hook up the scanner and charge me $500. And then I would just say, okay, here's a scanner, you go do it. But there's no magic, man. There's like, it's, you find out like, okay, this computer's not talking. You're checking, you know, a lot of things. Like there's no magic like scanner that's gonna fix like shit. And the truck is, I mean, it's okay. But like you look for signs, like you know, we got like a loose clamp right here, which is, you know, not huge. I don't know what the hell this transmission dipstick is doing over here, unless I'm mistaken. It's got to be on the other side. So yeah, this is weird stuff, right? Like somebody's been in here. Like this is loose. The fuel test port is missing. Radiator cap's missing. No offense, Cliff, if you watch the video, but air intake. So if I do get it to crank or start, I don't want like trash to be in there. So yeah, but it's Sunday. It's hot. You know, I like to think that I can figure this one out. I hope I can. I don't want to be eating my words or crow or however it is you say it, but apparently the chick I knocked up like 3 times in my life, it was born like several dozen years ago, so I guess it's kind of a thing that we have to go do something. But yeah, here we are. Apparently not, right? So we're gonna figure this out, hopefully. It's Sunday. We have a big week. Guys at work. My lead man's out. He's out for a few weeks. Shout out to Mr. G. Nobody calls him Mr. G. I call him Mr. G, and nobody knows what I'm talking about. But Ray G. I hope you're doing better, bud. Everything's good. Kind of blessed in a little thing that happened because Mr. G was out. I got to kind of fill in his spot for a short time till he's back. Hopefully within 4 weeks, 6 weeks or something. But my mentor, he's my mentor, probably the baddest cowboy I ever know. You get stuck in the Gila, don't know where you are, got a broken windmill and a hammer and a screwdriver. He's gonna fix it, and he's gonna get you out of the Gila if you're lost, or anywhere in the wilderness in Mexico for that matter. But yeah, shout out to my crew. Mark, thanks for feeding me. Vincent, you can give me the tools I need without me even asking. Chris, the muscle, the Greek-Italian freaking powerhouse. We're gonna have a good week. I'm tired, it's hot, and I gotta go eat or something. Oh yeah, and then apparently I can't use music because it's copyrighted, so I guess I'll have to ask the estate of Johnny Cash and Chris Cornell and Kurt Cobain and Elton John's permission if I could play music, but I don't know. And then my buddy came and he says, well, if you want to get recognition or get paid, you have to have like a certain amount of followers and likes or whatever, and whatever. But yeah, YouTube. I do want to put some good stuff out there though, like shit that I know, stuff that can help. So yeah, you know, like like and subscribe to my channel. The freaking marketing, advertising. God, shoot me in the freaking head, man. We'll see you guys. Yeah. Broken Chet. Have a good week, man. Stay cool. It's hot. Peace.